to go through. I didn't do all the maintenance, obviously, because if I did, I wouldn't be close to coming back on yet. So I did just a little basic maintenance in the hopes that that would be enough. I did check the internet connection and it said it was fine, and I'm looking and it's got it at full, so anyway, edit the video. I'm gonna do this whether you like it or not. Add that and done, and save, back, and copy, mute, paste, post. That's fine. All right, and that's fine. And move you over, and we pop the chat out. Pop. Okay, so if this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to do a full maintenance workup on this, on the internet again. So if I start dropping frames like I had been, then I won't be on again until I go through the full maintenance cycle of everything that I can and possibly should do. So anyway, all right, the chat has popped out. 2 people are watching now. Thank you very much for staying around. I need that up so I can see it. Okay, good. Alright, so we're back. I went all the way back to just before we started talking, because I think that's when the frame drop problem started. So I'm gonna skip by a lot of the conversation, but not all of it, because I don't know. Actually, I won't skip by any of it because I don't know how much you guys actually got. Because when it drops frames, it really does drop frames. Holy freight, does it ever! Anyway, here we go.
Yes.
Yes. Tell me about Marco.
I suppose in a strange way he's not much different from you, Courier. He was forged in violence, reborn a survivor. He's not exceptional in any physical sense, nor is he the most intelligent man I've met. I suppose it's his will that sets him apart.
Good.
There have been times when most men would have
or
succumbed to defeat or even death. Yet Marco won in the end.
Thanks,
He told me about the
1337.
time he was captured by raiders back east. They ate Marco's comrades and forced him into servitude. He went along with it, ingratiating himself with the leader and even proving himself as a capable cook. The raiders grew to trust him. He was eventually offered the chance to join their ranks, on the condition that he prove his ability to kill without hesitation. While he had certainly killed before, this was different. He was ordered to slaughter the family of a random farmer, a fellow by the name of Randall. Given your history with Randall, I have no doubt he's told you what transpired.
Oh yeah.
Marco killed them all in front of Randall in gruesome fashion. The slavers' leader was so impressed that he made Marco his right-hand man. Marco soon exceeded all expectations as a raider. It seemed as if Marco had assimilated into this new lifestyle with no regrets or grudges.
It seems as if he didn't learn anything about what happens to people when you decide to be a badass. That's what it seems. The lessons he learned from his captivity and servitude were the wrong ones.
On the eve of their battle, Marco sedated the leader and carried him to the rival encampment. With a rapt, surprised audience in full view, Marco blinded, castrated, and paralyzed his leader, then announced his intentions. He declared himself leader of the rival tribe and would face anyone who thought himself more worthy. None challenged him. With his intimate familiarity with his original clan's tactics, Marco led his men to an easy victory. The fate of the captured raiders was grim. Most were blinded, emasculated, and crippled, much like the leader. Additionally, they were disemboweled. For days, Marco allowed his dogs to feed on the entrails of the dying men, taking care to ensure their survival long enough to extend the agony.
Oh, that's bullshit. You didn't have the technology for that.
Except the leader.
They would have been dead within
He had a much
hours.
worse fate.
Guaranteed.
They say Marco carted him about for years, caged like an animal. He was a living reminder that crossing Marco could bring a fate far worse than death. No one ever questioned him.
Yeah, okay. Now, This, I think, is a stupid question. I might ask it at the end just to get the answer. But here's the stuff we did while all the frame rate drop was going on. So, why did no, that's what I want first. Where'd you get that Pip Boy?
It was given to me when I came of age, so very long ago. Though it's unsightly and cumbersome, there's no questioning its value.
Well,
The targeting alone has saved my skin more than a few times. Of all the paths I've walked, all the trials I've endured, it's been constant. Yes, this Pip-Boy is better than a loyal hound. Certainly superior to a wife. God, it's not even close.
so in your mind, if you're dealing with a hierarchy of things that are important, useful, or good, for lack of another word, I know that's a very generic word, good, but let's just go with that. You can make up as good or whatever you want. To you, that priority is first the Pip-Boy, then a loyal dog, then a wife. This is what you're saying to me. So to you, two things that are inanimate and don't do anything, or that are non-rational, if you will, are more important to you than people. Dude, think about that for a little while. If you think about it, I think if you actually think about it, you seem like an intelligent guy. You may realize that your priorities are a little messed up. Oh. So you grew up in a vault, obviously.
Do you find that remarkable?
No.
Most people have rather strong assumptions about vault dwellers. We're all naive, agoraphobic shut-ins, right?
No,
Some
not
of them
all
never
of it, all
adapt to the
the-
outside, but me. I never liked being trapped. As a boy, I constantly dreamed of life beyond the vault.
Okay.
I escaped through literature and comic books. Never cared for school itself.
Okay, you
My
just like to
father-
read.
Punished me. Even destroyed my books. I didn't care.
I bet you
I could
did.
paint grand vistas in my mind, climbing
You
to the
just
highest peaks while taking in real sun,
Defied him in your
breathing
mind.
unfiltered air.
But you
My
cared.
father hated his lot in the vault, working maintenance.
Why?
He hated even more that I was content to spend my time withdrawn from his world. He drank a lot, beat me and my brother when things boiled over. Overseer was a real traditional type. Didn't want to interfere, so nothing changed.
Okay, so
Dad had plans for me. Maintenance and repair in the vault, an auspicious occupation.
nothing
I
wrong with
probably
it.
would have killed myself if I'd stayed in that vault.
Please. Well. All right, Mr. Baby. I didn't want to be in maintenance because I was too good for that. What happened next?
When I was 13, the water chip gave out, so we had to make contact with the outside. I wanted to leave with the scouting expedition. Dad said no. I planned on sneaking out with my kid brother. Couldn't leave him with Dad.
Okay.
I got caught, and the old man pummeled me unconscious. I ended up in the infirmary. Dad wound up in his cell. Didn't last, though. Overseer released him the next day. He had critical skills.
See?
You
Important.
see, I found that life is a series of epiphanies. Some are minute, others hit you like a freight train. I had a big one in the infirmary. I realized that the rules would always work against me in my dreams. Somebody with money or power pulls the strings, snuffs them out. It was that
Depends on what
realization
your
that
dreams
finally
are and
pushed
how
me
you
over the
go
edge.
about trying
Or
to
made
get
my
them.
balls drop. One night I picked up Dad's bat and bashed his kneecaps.
Dude.
He cried like a little girl.
Imagine he
apologized
did.
and confessed till he was hoarse. My stepmom stayed out of it. She was a timid soul.
Your
I told them
stepmom,
that me and
not
my
your
brother
mom,
were
your
leaving.
stepmom.
And that they shouldn't bother trying to find us. Dad just sobbed and nodded. There
Well,
was
he
a
had two
skeleton
broken
crew
kneecaps.
guarding
What
the
did you
entrance,
expect
so we
us to do?
slipped out
Stand
before
up
they
and
found
say
Dad.
no?
Don't know what became of him. Knowing what I know now, I only wish I'd finished that bastard off. He was a waste of life.
Oh, you may have changed the way he lived his life instead of killing him, and he may become a better person for it. He may not have. You don't know, but you just don't know. Okay. So, yeah, how did you get mixed up with Marco? What happened after you escaped the
We
vault?
left at night, but it was still disconcerting at first seeing the sky above you, like an ocean bearing down on you. you feel so small.
Yeah, I can
We
imagine.
adjusted soon enough, just kept walking east. It was so stupid in hindsight. A couple of kids with a baseball bat, nothing more.
Oh,
You
jeez.
see,
Yeah.
back east there aren't all these nations like you have here. It's just towns and tribes with no real order. We had no idea. I wish I could tell you we found a town.
So
and
you
everything
didn't
worked
read
out.
up or anything
Not
before
the
you
case.
left.
We were picked up by slavers.
You
led by
took
a
your
man named
brother
Dickie.
into that situation.
Dickie ran a roaming band who would lease out slaves to towns or raiding crews. To his credit, he was a sharp trader. I thought I had taken some harsh beatings, but the slavers made Dad seem like some grandma with an old switch.
Oh, you
They were
think?
merciless.
He
It
probably
only
held
bothered
back.
me when they hit my brother, though. He was no more than 8 at the time, so they planned on making him a sex slave. I despised Dickie not because of his cruelty, but because he was always smiling, whistling, making cracks. Dad may have been an abusive cretin, but at least he imparted some mechanical know-how. That's how I got the slave collars off. We
Okay.
ran until our blood burned and our bare feet bled, then ran some more. Dickie was tracking us with dogs. It was closed when I spotted the town. In that moment, I knew we wouldn't make it. Dickie and his crew were too fast, so I sent my brother off towards the town while I backtracked. He made it. I didn't. If I'd known what awaited me, the sheer hell of it, I might have killed myself before they took me.
Okay. So I assume that he tortured you and probably raped you after he recaptured you, or had you done so by others if he wanted. I wonder what else.
What didn't Dickie do? 5 years. 5 years of hell. That's what I got for leaving the vault and saving my brother. It was work.
Don't forget about
beatings, work, and then
beating
more
your
beatings.
father till he was crippled.
All the while there was Dickie's laughter. All the while I thought of my brother. I was near a man when Dickie got the idea of matching me up in the cage. That was a big draw, fighting slaves to the death. I knew it was my chance.
Your chance to do what?
I was strong enough from all the work, but I didn't know anything about real fighting. Dickie wanted to use me as bait for his stud fighter, Jay. Guy had at least 30 pounds in me, had won a dozen matches. I saw him as an obstacle to my freedom, as something between me and my brother. It was one of the many lessons in the power of resolve. That man should have killed me, but I wanted it more, plain and simple. He broke one arm and half my ribs, but I ended it when I gouged his eyes and then drove my heel through his skull like it was a piece of old fruit.
Oof.
Dickie wasn't laughing then. I was hurt, but seeing his face was worth every break and bruise that I'd suffered. It was the first time I killed. I'm not sure what Dickie had planned for me because another man bought me on the spot. Guy named Thompson. He was all right.
Thompson?
Thompson made me an offer.
Thompson.
Win enough matches and I'll set you free. Win a lot of matches and you can join the crew. So I did. So I fought and I won. Every type of man, big, small, slow, fast. I found a way to kill them. It always boiled down to willpower, nothing else.
Yeah, you keep
Thompson was
talking
an old
about that.
fellow, gruff but fair. He pushed me hard, but it paid off. He never beat me. Not that I gave him reason. I respected him. He recognized the fire burning in me, knew how to harness it without smothering me. Wasn't long before I was working alongside him.
Uh-huh.
After Thompson died, I was in charge.
Okay,
Wasn't
so you
long
didn't
after that I met
kill him.
Marco, and the rest is history.
So how did you meet him exactly?
I had a non-traditional upbringing.
Yeah,
With the requisite amount of violence for wasteland standards. Marco found me when I was a young man. I was just a thug when we met. He saw something in me, something I didn't know about myself. He just has that ability. It's uncanny. He
You
pushed me to become more proficient
really-
in violence, but also instilled the urge to
You
educate
almost
myself.
sound like you're him.
It's amazing what learned slaves can teach you.
Anyway, alright.
I have no doubt I would have perished in some scrape back east if I hadn't met Marco. I would have been another anonymous, forgotten
You
raider.
both have a brother.
Some gang members came and went, like Red Bear. They feared Marco, so their presence was usually ephemeral. There was always a core, though.
Uh-huh.
We stay loyal to Marco because he wins every time, against all odds.
Huh.
There's profit, but also brotherhood. Is it the same with your group?
Yeah, we stick together out of mutual respect, dude. I mean, I like them, they like me. We get angry, we have fights, we talk. We actually like each other and respect each other, and period.
Respect? All the time?
Yep.
Even when someone is drunk or careless?
Especially
I wonder how you tolerate their flaws, and vice versa.
because we all have flaws, you jackass. Why didn't he just come and kill me or face me down if that's what he wants to do? Why did he send you? Is he that much of a drama queen?
Do you always imagine elaborate, contrived showdowns with your antagonists? I'm
No,
afraid Marco's a touch
I think
more
he's just a
pragmatic in
drama
his
queen.
outlook. Don't worry, he'll fight you on his own terms when the time's right. First, I have to see to his interests while he stabilizes things in Utah.
Yeah,
He
we've
told
already
me that
been through
Sergio
that.
came here, squared off with you in some mountain town. Didn't work out well for him, did it?
No, it didn't.
Do you want Marco that badly? You have to know that it's risky going up to Utah.
Yeah. Risks are unavoidable. I'll adapt and overcome, even in Utah. It doesn't
Do you
matter
regret
to
it?
me.
You are adaptable. Some things can't be accounted for, though. When you taste Marco's vengeance, it will cut you off at the knees. You ever
We'll
seen
see.
a cripple win a wrestling match? I mean, I've seen some midgets put up a mean fight with arm bars and whatnot, but never a gimp.
Oh, why? Why did you have to say that? You're an idiot.
Yes?
Never mind. I still think this is a stupid question, but I want to see what he says, so.
Marco always said, man is the measure of all things. In this world, you make your own law for yourself and those closest to you. Talking about right and wrong is delusional and self-indulgent. If you had traveled and seen what I have, you'd appreciate the truth in this. Seen towns where they ate people but wouldn't let the women out in public for fear of immorality.
Yeah,
Other places, they killed kids for stealing food.
yeah.
Deep down, everybody has an idea about what's right. Sleeping with another man's wife? It's okay, she's unhappy. How about robbery? Oh, they're rich. Marco taught me to look within, trust my own instincts, and most importantly, to do what it takes to stay alive.
Yeah.
He always looked
Screw
after his
everybody
people.
else.
So to
No, he
answer your
doesn't.
question, I don't feel guilty. There ain't no heaven or hell, just this rock,
That's true.
and I'll get mine while I'm here.
Yeah, see, there's your problem right there. You seem to embrace being the bad guy. I don't know about that. That doesn't seem right. If I'm hearing you right, you seem to embrace being the bad guy. He's not gonna. I don't blame him. That's not correct. That's way too simplistic of a. Yeah. All right.
I want to know what a feet-sniveling worm coined the term bad guy. Probably some spineless wretch who relied on stronger men for his safety.
No, I think it
You know
just
what
came
bad
into
means to me?
language.
It means you're strong. You endure when others listen to that pussified voice inside, lay down and die.
No.
I don't know about your world with all its nations and laws, but in my world, good is raw flesh that's stripped and eaten by the hungry. What would you do without a few bad men around? No job for starters. You're only as good as the man across from you. It's what builds you. You've smoked a few lowlifes and now you're supposed to be special. You're just another meatbag with an expiration date.
Oh, you're talking
The
about
hubris of
me.
it, to call me bad.
Oh.
There will come a time when you'll wish you had more bad in you, because good lets you down in the end.
I see. Yeah, it's not like they seem like they were close from the note that he got. He liked his brother, but, you know, it's just like the guy doesn't learn anything. He doesn't seem like he was happy with him.
Why wouldn't it be about Sergio? Even bad men love their brothers. You might say their mutual interests made them closer. You're not completely off base, though. Before Sergio was killed, Marco had already heard some of the stories coming out of the Mojave. People talked about some courier who was all but unstoppable. A veritable force of nature by all accounts. That didn't sit well with Marco. I guess on some level he
seem
wants to
upset.
prove that you're no better than the rest of us mere mortals.
Marco and you
Or at
have...
least not better than him. You've been riding high since you ducked the Reaper. Maybe too high. If you aren't careful, you'll get a nasty lesson in mortality soon enough.
Never mind.
Yes?
Let's go.
Only 250 miles to go. Let's get started.
You stand poised to depart Mojave Wasteland for Frost Hill, Utah. It will be a long, arduous journey. You will be unable to return until you've dealt with Marco. You have limited access to food and munitions. I'm okay with that. And I've got lots of munitions during your time in Frost Hill. If you're up to the challenge, inform Virgil that you're ready to leave. Depart. Let's not skip any slideshow. Let's listen and see. Maybe we'll learn something. Ah. New Vegas Bounties 3. Okay, we are now.
It's a
in New
nice
Vegas
long
Bounties
walk
3,
to Frost Hill.
Sure.
So pay attention and you might learn something.
Okay.
Over the years, travelers have told stories of a man in black, the most dangerous killer alive, from somewhere far to the east. For you, he was merely a name, Marco. He would have remained just that, if not for a chain of events after you emerged from the grave. You squared off with the Mojave's worst, and prevailed. Some began to speak of you as a living legend of the wasteland. None of this would have mattered until you met a man named Sergio and killed him.
Well, that's pretty much what happened
Then
right there.
you had Marco's full attention. When he heard about his brother's death, he sent me to find you, to bring you to him, so that you could settle this. Now there will be a grim meeting between you and the man in black, after which only one legend will endure.
Okay.
Well, we made it. Don't you love that clean mountain air? Breathe it in, savor it. Do you have anything you want me to relay to Marco?
Let's go with understatement. Tell him I look forward to our meeting. We have a lot to talk about.
More than you know, perhaps. No doubt he shares your enthusiasm for spirited discourse. Goodbye, courier.
Stop doing that! I'm going this way. Oh, let's, okay. Textures seem a little washed out. Okay, we're coming to a ridge. Let's move over and take a boo. Not much of a ridge. Definitely raises me up a bit.
Well, hellfire! If
Well,
it isn't
hello,
my old
Randall.
protege,
How are you,
come
sir?
Up all the way from the Mojave Wasteland. You are a sight for sore eyes, old friend. How the hell are you? Took your sweet ass time getting here, if I may say so.
I had some things to do. Yeah, I had a few delays, but I got
Yeah, I
here.
reckon so. We got a lot of catching up to do, but we best do it back at my shop. It ain't safe out here in the open.
Apparently
There's a spot
not.
on your map. It ain't much, but there's shelter and some warm beds. Stop by and I'll catch you up on everything. Be careful now.
Okay. These guys aren't wearing heavy armor. No, they're not. They're wearing the merc stuff. Oh, he's got heavy armor on. Metal. Okay, Randall, where are you going, dude? Wait for me. We can go together. I can't believe you didn't stop and loot.
Hey there.
Let's walk together, dude. So, how you been? You got ghoulified pretty good, didn't ya? I guess there's, I mean, yeah, I guess either you're ghoulified or you're not, but still.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. You realize that you're walking into a tree. Good job. Let's walk together. Ooh, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. You apparently didn't like walking side by each. Okay, I've got good range out here for my perception, even though I don't have I don't have Eddie with me. Well, it was nice to walk with you, Randall. You're not much of a talker and walker, are you? Can't walk and chew bubblegum at the same time.
Hey there.
Hey, how you doing? Whoever said that, how you doing?
Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 been taking some hits. I say kill them all.
Yeah? Wait a minute. Bounty hunter, jumper, or whatever. Armor, bounty hunter, hunter. And no bounty hunter armor. Interesting. I'll come and talk to you in a bit, because I have a funny feeling I should. But, let's go talk to Randall first. How you doing, Randall? You're not Randall. Ford. Never trust a man who has the same name as a car as a first name. Ford is a family name. Who are you?
My name's Ford. I am Randall's #1 killer, just so you know. And who the hell are you?
Yeah, my friends call me Icie. You can call me Sir.
Oh, wait. You're the courier.
I am.
Holy shit! I didn't mean to come on as such a hard ass. I mean, it's just part of the business, right? You and Randall are the reason I got into this business.
What?
I read all those dime novels back when I was on the farm. Told all about you in New Vegas.
Please tell me this is because of something you read in a pamphlet. I'm so curious, what did these done? What do you actually know about bounty hunters? You don't want to be like me, kid. That's true. You don't. Go back to your farm. I'm sure your mother and father miss you. Please tell me you didn't get into this business because of something you read in a freaking pamphlet.
It wasn't just some pamphlet. It's an in-depth account of all your exploits.
What?
With a touch of dramatic license. That's what it said. I memorized it. I was already a killer before I started bounty hunting. I'm almost as good as killing at you, believe it or not.
I don't believe it. Not even for a second. What did these things say?
Oh man, they tell about everything you did, and it's completely accurate. Let me get some, just a second. Oh, yeah. Sergio pressed the cold steel barrel against the captive's head. Make a move and she gets it, he muttered with serpentine rasp. With eyes that
What?
exhibited steely resolve, the courier calmly replied, "You've taken your last captive, evildoer." Sergio trembled as silence ensued.
No,
When
Sergio
Sergio's
thought he was
sweaty
gonna
fingers
win.
twitched, the courier deftly lifted a pistol from its holster and loosed hot lead, effortlessly felling the outlaws. You know, how accurate is that? All
Not
the
even
details
close.
are in there. I mean, even Sergio's sweaty finger. What do you think?
I'm glad I'll leave it at that. There was no captive, and the shootout with Sergio was a damn close thing. Most everything you just said is massive drivel. You're better off reading real books. Yeah, there you are.
Really? Damn, well, it must be, because you were way better than what it says, right? They had to tone it down for the sake of believability.
You don't want to be like me, kid.
But I
you
do.
really don't. No, you
I
don't.
read everything about what you did.
No, you
How
didn't.
You help the innocent and only kill the bad guys as a last resort. You're a hero.
No, I kill the bad guys as a first resort because otherwise they'll kill me. This isn't civilized towns and cities and stuff we're talking about. You know? What do you actually know about bounty
I know that
hunting?
we're only hired to hunt down the worst of the worst. So the use of lethal force is never in question. You have to be quick.
Yes, it is.
Able to get the jump on the bad guys.
No,
Having a
you
big
don't.
gun helps too. I
That
think that about
does.
covers all the major points. Say, what if I was able to tag along with you? Watch and see how it's really done. I mean, I hold my own and all, but I want to learn from the best. Well, I've got gumption and a sharp mind. I believe I would be an asset to you.
Okay.
This is so
Give me
fucking
luck
amazing.
beats.
I'm actually helping you kill outlaws. Man, we're gonna be the most badass team in history.
I'm making a mistake, aren't I? Ford has given you the luck beats skill perk. I'm definitely making it the luck beats skill perk. Oh, perks luck. Well, Ford is the player benefits from an increase in luck. How much luck? Max me out. Oh, hello, puppy. I have 2 puppies at home. How are you? Hi, Cooper. How you doing, buddy? I need to get going, but I wish I had a treat for you. I really do. You got some food there. You enjoy your food.
Hey there.
All right, Randall. Let's have a chat, dude. How you doing? Long
I only
time no
have one
freaking
question.
see.
Are you willing to kill people for money?
Yes.
I'm just joshing you, partner. Had to ask. For
Of course you
times.
did. Yes.
Lord knows you've killed enough for the both of us, and then some.
Yeah.
I heard
know.
about you taking down Judge Richter, Red Bear, and Sergio. Damn fine work by all accounts.
Well, thank you very
I know
much.
you might have a lot of different reasons for coming here, but I want you to know I appreciate it. Fact is, I could use your help. My goal is to find Marco and kill the son of a bitch, plain and simple. We even got the NCR bankrolling us this time, thanks to Mr. Brookshire. Truth is that we're in a tight spot here. When Marco came
Who's
to
Mr.
Frosthill,
Brookshire?
he brought a passel of outlaws with him. All of them a rough bunch. I'm talking about the hardest, meanest vermin west of the Mississippi, gathered over years of raiding. We ain't taking no prisoners up here.
Okay.
It's going to be sort of like what we did back in Vegas, except this time we finish it together. Marco has nowhere else to run now. It's going to be tough, partner, and downright bloody.
I don't think
You
Marco
let me know when
wants
you're ready to
run.
start. I'll get you on track. I'd tell you not to distract me with questions, but I reckon that would be downright rude, considering everything that's transpired.
You think?
If you're curious, ask away. So long as you don't keep me away from my typing for too long.
Okay,
I
I'll
reckon
keep the
somebody
number
has
of
to keep
questions
this outfit
down.
organized.
Let's ask important then. We'll get the important questions first, and then
Ask away.
go on to some other less important ones. How'd you become a cool? What's up with? Is it friendly or not? What's the story with Brookshire? I want to know that, but that's probably the last question I'll ask before. What's the deal with Ford? I want to ask that. How did you track Marco here? Don't care. I'll ask it later. How do you hear about me killing the judge and all the others? Don't care. Where'd you get the bounty hunters? Don't care. Do you have any idea where Marco is right now? Don't care. Do you want me to take any of these targets in alive? I would assume the answer to that is, are you silly? How much will the bounties? He just told me that. How much? I don't care. Are you going to use wanted posters? I don't care. Since when do you have a dog? That I wouldn't mind. Oh, I should ask that first. Because I know he loved that. He obviously loved it. He kept it in the safe. He kept it oiled, cleaned, and ready. Although he didn't keep the best ammo with it. He only had normal ammo. You gotta have the good ammo. Gonna have a special gun, gotta have special ammo. Anyway, do you want your old pistol back, dude?
It does my heart good to see that old Remington. Let me tell you, it means a lot to me that you brought it all the way here.
Well, I wasn't
Damn
going
good
to
at
until
it.
I got the letter saying
Now, the
you
way
were
I
alive.
see it is that it's yours now. So long as you kill Marco with it, I'm happy. Truth
Okay.
is that just holding that thing can dredge up bad memories for me. I just end up stowing it in a safe again. Better to see it put to use.
Okay. Good. Thank you. I have another
What's
question
on your mind?
now. Now I have a more important question as far as I'm concerned. How'd you become a ghoul? I want to hear the story. What happened after you got captured? First of all, how did you let the guy get the drop on you? You should know better. And then what happened?
Oh, how did I become a zombie? Yeah, I can say that shit with impunity now. Zombie, motherfucker.
Whatever.
Anyway, Sugar had busted me up, then buried me up to my neck in dirt, not far from some old wayside. Made me sick as fuck. There I am, wasting away, sun burning my head, thinking it can't get worse. Wrong. Fucking giant ants showed up, about to chomp my dome off. Right when I'm about to become a snack for the bugs, a pack of wild dogs comes running in, chew up the ants, then run them off.
Okay.
I'm thinking, hallelujah for man's best friend. Wrong again. Big alpha dog came up and commenced to humping my face. Did it all night. So that mangy fucker is making love to my ear when finally I hear gunshots. Despite my impairment, thought I'd finally caught a break. Dogs run off, but it was the jackals that found me.
Oh, good
Cocksuckers
job,
had a
Dolly.
real laugh at me, half ghoulified and covered in dog jizz.
Yeah, it continued. It's not really horrifying. It was funny up until the jackal showed up.
Well, jackals shackled me and hauled me around and made me their zombie slave. They just assumed I was some random hobo in the wastes. I ended up taking
Really?
a page out of old Marshall Cooper's playbook. Late one night, I used a fork to kill their leader, then grabbed a gun.
His gun.
Jackals
was,
are all
yes.
pussies, of course, so they ran off. I did manage to kill 2 of them, though. After that, I got my bearings and headed north.
Why didn't you head west to the Mojave? This is my next question. But the beginning of that story was funny. Now, my next question is that this is not going to be here. No, I can see it's not going to be there. How did they think that you were just some hobo? What hobo ends up buried to his neck in the desert? No, something like that happens to someone who has done something to annoy someone fairly either important or vicious. Possibly both. How could they assume that? That make them the stupidest. Of course, you just said they were all pussies, but that would make them the stupidest gang members in the world. Why didn't you return?
Jackals hauled me up north to begin with, and I wasn't sure what was going on back in Vegas. For all I knew, the judge was still around. I
Yeah,
ain't
but-
proud of everything I've done, but it worked out. I was on the road when somebody told me Marco was up in Utah. Hearing that gave me real purpose again, something to work towards. I got on as a caravan guard and got up here not long after that. I started to figure it was nothing. I'd heard stories of Marco dying for years until I saw him. He was outside town, had a gang with him. Deep down, I knew he'd be too fast or one of his boys would plug me first. I'd have to wait, but at least I knew where he was.
Okay.
I went
so
back
you
with a
actually had
caravan,
to-
used my
you
paycheck
were
to
able
get geared
control
up.
yourself.
And that's when Brookshire found me. He told me that NCR had a stake in
Surprised.
Frost Hill, wanted to fund a bounty hunting expedition. All they needed was some leadership. By that time, word had gotten around about your doings in the Mojave, so Brookshire figured I'd be a good fit to corral his gang of misfits. I mean, it's going to work, but sometimes I have my doubts about all this, the way things turned out. I regret starting you down this path.
Oh, don't worry about me, dude. Don't worry about me.
Ask away.
Yeah, dude, don't worry about me.
I got into this business because of revenge.
Yeah, I didn't.
You know what revenge is? It's a special kind of hatred that burns in your soul.
That would be
It
vengeance.
can motivate you.
Yes.
It can keep you alive, and it can poison you.
Yeah.
When I gave you that pistol, I put that weight on you, and that ain't right.
You
To
didn't
know
put any
that
weight
I
on
put
me.
you in a place, in a
The weight
lifestyle
was
that
put
will have
on
you
me by
looking over
Judge
your
Richter,
shoulder
who
your whole
killed
life.
you, who I thought had
hurts.
killed you, who actually did want you dead. He ordered you to be killed. It's just the other guy, Sugar, whatever his name was, messed up. You have nothing to regret. Yeah, that's justice. I knew what I was getting into. I have no regret. It's a privilege to work with you. We ought to live with it. That's life. I didn't realize losing your balls was a side effect of medication. No, we're not that kind of friends. No, we're not. Yeah, you have nothing to regret. Working with you was a privilege. That's a little over the top. We live with our choices. Don't worry about it.
God's honest truth. I just hope you don't have to pay for my choices.
But my choices too.
Ask away.
Now, no, I'm done with that. What's up with Frost Hill? Okay, yeah, what's the story with this Brookshire guy? This I need to know if I'm gonna... He's financing this, so I assume I need to talk to him.
He's some sort of NCR agent, man.
Oh, another
You
one.
can never
Oh,
tell
really?
with those weasels.
No.
They got nice suits, silver tongues, and deep pockets.
Yeah.
As long as they keep paying for bounties, and I get to run things my way, I got no complaints. He seems squared away as far as I can tell.
Yeah, so did the guy I was dealing with, and I didn't trust him, and I don't trust this Brookshire guy. It's just a bad idea dealing with the spooks. Oh.
What's on your mind?
What about this Ford twit? At least he seems like a twit.
Ford's a youngster with a big mouth and a chip on his shoulder. I've seen plenty like him over the years.
Yeah.
He ain't bad or nothing, but he is just about useless. Maybe you can teach him a thing or two, and he won't be such a pain in the ass.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. I won't make any promises, because I don't know how long I can stand the guy. If he's quiet, we'll get along well, I think. But I think as soon as he opens his mouth, I'm going to want to shoot him in the face. Okay, I'd like to go after the first target.
I got to tell you, I'm downright giddy about this. It's just like the old days. You excited too?
Yes.
Ready to get out and kill some bad guys?
Hell yes.
Good. Now squash that bullshit right now. You better harden the fuck up when you go after this bunch, because they're killers, every one of them. The first
Everyone I
is
go
Garza,
after
a
is a
Mexican
killer.
sharpshooter who served as Marco's scout for years. He's a first-rate marksman by all accounts. Word is that he's in Buxton Mine, where he's holed up with a trio of hussies, the Amantes or whatever. I can't speak that shit. It's a crazy man with 3 bloodthirsty bitches. Enough said. Any questions?
What else can you tell me about the women with him? Because, if I have to kill them, I'd like to know why.
Garza is reportedly something of a ladies' man, so much so that he always has a stable of sluts on hand, no
Oh,
matter
that's
the circumstances.
Probably money more
Crazy
than anything.
bitches feed him, bring him supplies, even fight for him, screaming
Really?
like banshees on the rag. Goddamn terrifying, if you ask me.
Okay, so
Then
just
again,
shoot everyone.
maybe Garza is smarter than all of us. At any rate, keep your eyes open for him and his manatees.
Do you know what a manatee is? Okay.
Good, just keep your head down and do what you do best. I'll see you when you get back. Oh, almost forgot. If you're gonna be running around out in that freezing ass cold, might as well dress for it. Here's something I had stowed away.
Mountain Drifter outfit. Critters and guns plus 10. Shoot. Well, that's doesn't help with that because my guns are already at 100 charisma plus 1. That's not bad. 8. Really? Have you seen what I've got on? I forgot to bring my power armor with me, though. That could be a mistake. Okay, we got to get settled here. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
Heard of you. Some kind of hot chopper Mojave, right? Well, let me set things straight. I'm the fucking alpha dog here.
Not according to the
I'm
guy
working.
behind
I
me.
hear you didn't do shit to help out Randall. Left him to get zombified. Fucking shitbird move. Got anything to say, shitbird?
No, I'm not. Whatever.
Oh, too cool to talk to old Thorn, eh? Okay, shitbird, I'll see you around.
I see I have a new nickname. My new nickname is Shitbird, apparently. Alright, no, let's not run. So I was right, he was special. What's in... That's gotta be that's gotta be the Brookshire guy. What's in here? Reloading bench.
That Mr. House who lorded over the strip is dead. Good riddance, I say.
I'm already sneaking and stuff, but
10
don't you want to
millimeter
look the bad guys
rounds.
in the eye first?
Shut up.
Dime novel said usually fought pretty fair.
Really? What was I doing? Oh, I was looking 5mm 12. I don't care. 10 and 9, don't care.
Someone finally put down that sick
Could be
motor-runner son of a
useful
bitch.
later if I need to
Good
make some
riddance.
ammo. I need some raw ingredients, but okay. They have a doctor's bag. They have an expired stim pack and an empty syringe. Huh. Okay. Beds. Good.
Howdy.
Howdy. Yes, I can sleep here. Let's not be diving into people's personal stuff. Let's not be rude. Ooh, you got some guns on the table. What do you got? Some 10mm machine guns, 10mm pistol, 357 Magnum round, missiles, 12 gauge. Why are you pushing me?
Some cons got cornered in the ruins of Boulder City, but the NCR let him go. That's unusual.
I brokered that deal. Okay. So here's where I can sleep. I'll find out what time it is soon enough. What's over here? Okay, we got another bounty hunter sitting in there. I wonder if I can store my stuff here. Can I sleep in this bed? Yes, I can. Oh, okay. How much? What's my...
Well, shit.
Oh, what are you doing? What's my weight? Yeah, I'm already there. Where am I going to sleep? Out here? Or in there? I think I'll sleep out here. Alright. So let's drop some stuff off that we don't need to carry with us. I don't need that many doctor's bags with me now. Cut that back down to 4, and I don't need that many stim packs while I'm out, since I've got a place to store them, or at least I hope it's a place to store them. Okay. I don't need the meat on me, that's for freaking sure. Anything else that I want to get rid of? Sure, get rid of those and that. And although there's not much weight in those, there's just not many of them. Okay. Don't need to carry those around with me. Or those. Or those. Or those. I need those. Okay. We're not putting anything in there that we really be super upset about losing. I don't know whether that's a safe spot or not. I don't know if it'll despawn. I hope not. Come on.
The NCR
whiny
took back
baby.
Nelson. Maybe they can win this war after all.
Howdy.
Yeah, look at that. That's definitely government. Alright. Let's go see what this clown has to say. I know you're not gonna like this, but you know. No, come on in, screw it. Hello.
And so the great hunter appears. I have a feeling I'll be paying out a lot more bounties soon, seeing as to how you're around.
Okay. Who are you exactly?
John Brookshire, serving in an official capacity for the New California Republic. I'm the man who signs the paychecks around here.
Yeah, how did that happen? How did you get involved with Randall?
Randall came to us, actually.
That's
He was
not
short
what
on
he
funds
said,
and
so you
armament,
lied to me
and
right
we had
off the
long
bat.
since known about Frost Hill and its renegade population. There's a standing bounty on almost every person here. Some of them have been running from justice for decades. While Marco has not committed any known crimes against the NCR yet, many of his men have. With that in mind, we elected to partner with Randall. Thanks to Randall's reputation and our money, we now have a strong contingent of bounty hunters. Perhaps enough to reckon with the outlaw populace.
Are the bound authorized to kill the residents of Frost Hill? That's a good
No,
question.
absolutely not. Although they're wanted, I want to arrange for a peaceful resolution with the more civilized elements in the canyon. I've made multiple attempts at a diplomatic solution, but my offers have been rebuffed each and every time. I even put amnesty on the table, provided they accept NCR control. They acted as if I wanted their firstborn. Asinine. Randall believes that this can be a peaceful, independent community once Marco and his ilk are gone, but I disagree. Only with the firm leadership of the NCR can Frost Hill put its outlaw past behind it. The law will have its day, whether they like it or not. When this is finished, the residents will have to choose between the NCR or life elsewhere. Violence, however, is out of the question.
Yeah. If I could give me, really? If I could do that, would you guarantee amnesty?
Absolutely. That's what's in the offer, more or less. We want a smooth, profitable transition from outlawry to civilization. Nothing more. The bottom line is that we want the outlaws gone and the town turned legitimate, with proper leadership. With your reputation, perhaps you'll succeed where I failed. In that event, I'll see that you're rewarded when this is settled. Good luck.
That was a quick ending. But, I don't trust you. I really don't. This talk of you want you to civilize. I don't know.
If the NCR ain't
All
got
right.
to worry about Caesar no more, it should worry about improving the lives of regular folks around here.
The NCR isn't here, dude. Okay, where am I going? Oh, please tell me I have a map. Well, not much of a map, but going that way. All right, Randall, let's see what you got for us.
I'm actually helping you kill outlaws. Man, we're
Will
gonna be
you?
the most badass team in history.
Oh, jeez. Oh, good golly, what did I get myself into? Seriously. Oops. Okay. You can complain like everyone else does. I don't care. We're doing this my way. And my way is slow and steady and try not to let people get behind you. Okay. You can check boxes safety with some useless stuff. Yeah, that's what I did. All that, well, it's not useless, but I was so close to being at weight that I needed to get rid of it anyway. So if it disappears, it disappears. I won't cry about it. I might whine about it, but I won't cry. Okay. We're going this way? No, we're going this way. Okay. Okay. Let's get to the high ground. Although with all these trees. Big rock in a clearing.
We will not abide by your crimes, scum.
Oh, that was you. Shut up.
You will not prevail. Not while the courier still breathes.
Dude, they're wild dogs. I shoot them because they'll attack us if I don't. You don't need to go all dirty hairy on them. Crying out loud. Freaking dogs, and he's talking to them as if they care. Oh, what did I saddle myself with? This picture is interesting. Dog meat. I don't need dog meat. Okay. It's just forested enough to obstruct my view of things, and that is annoying. Yes, it is. Good job, Maud Arthur. Just enough to annoy me and to make me pay some attention. Uh-huh. What do we have down here? Not something we're going to leave standing down there. That's for frickin' sure. Where? It can't be that far away.
Yeah, and so began yet another battle against the evildoers and their evilness.
Shut up. Dude, you're an idiot.
Justice will be served, evildoers. Justice will be served, evildoers.
Oh, will you shut up, buddy?
We win again.
You don't want anything yet. Not seeing movement though. That's a problem. If they don't move, I'm not gonna find them amongst all those frickin' leaves. They're behind that. Alright. Let's not break our legs. That would be a very bad idea. Okay, there is indeed an enclosure there. Which is why okay.
Time to live. Woo, man. Jesus. Look at all that blood.
Okay, just a moment, everyone. My phone is actually ringing. Who is calling me? Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Hello.
Hey, Joel. How are you? It's Steve Davis.
Oh, hi, Steve.
How are you making out?
I'm doing okay. I'm just thinking about work tomorrow night and trying to make sure that I'm ready to go.
Oh, well, this is a fastball. My person that was supposed to be going in to do fire watch at Rockmore Nursing Home tonight, he went and got food poisoning. So he's basically, doing the old toilet dance thing.
Yeah.
So he's wondering if I can get him covered tonight because he doesn't think he'll be able to do it.
Okay.
His shift would have been 11:30 till 7 a.m. Steve Larson's there now. He does like the afternoon, and then Chris, who was supposed to be going in, he just called and said, "Yeah, I had dinner," and he said, "I think," he said, "I don't think," he said, "I should have noticed," but he's like, "I don't think the chicken was fully cooked."
Yeah.
Too raw, and he's like, "Now," he said, "now I'm paying for it." He said, "I apologize," and he's nice young fella. He's like, he calls me sir, right?
Oh, okay.
Right. He's
Yeah.
like, "I apologize, sir," and I'm like, man, I'm not that old yet. But yeah, no, like I knew you'd be in night mode, kind of getting ready for tomorrow night. So I'm like, well, it's worth an ask, right?
Oh yeah, no problems. So 11:30, and you'll send
Yep.
me an email with the address and everything.
I can do that for sure.
Yeah, please do. That way that I'll have I'll be able to see it again because I might forget. I've got a bad memory.
Yep. Yeah, no worries. So yeah, I'll send it to you right now, and like you say, you're kind of resting, so that works out well. So
Yeah.
alrighty, sounds good. I'll send that off right away.
All right, thanks.
Oh, thank you for covering it.
Oh, no problem,
Yeah.
Steve.
All right.
All right,
Okay.
bye. Okay. Well. I don't know if you heard. I think you might have heard that. I think my microphone was actually on. Huh? I think I muted the speakers by mistake instead of the microphone. But oh well. And I get called into work. Interesting. Anyway, oh, don't need that. I can get rid of that today. Let's just strip all these guys down of all their stuff. And put the beer and other junk on the last person we come up against. Which will be you. Okay, and okay, and anything in here you want to drop off? Don't think so. No. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Alright, we'll start with you. Oh, leather armor. Actually, I think the leather armor is well. Too late now. So be it. Charmer. Alright. That brings us back down underweight. So that's all we needed. So this was just a little gang hideout. Alright. Can I get back up there, or do I have to walk all the way around again? Probably have to walk all the way around again, don't I? Yeah.
Oh, shit. Are we sneaking?
Yes, jackass, we're sneaking. What was your first freaking clue? Okay. Trap at the start. That's good. Okay, you gotta wait here.
Well, shit.
Where are you going? And I died anyway. Wait here.
Well, shit.
Where's he going? Never mind. He's not worth it. He really isn't. He is just not worth it. the ceiling. Okay. Well, whatever it was that exploded was a lot more than just that. Whatever, that's a bottle cap mine. Any traps here? Yep. Another bottom cap mine. Okay. Okay, my first enemy is behind some walls. I'm not seeing a tripwire trap. Why don't I repair some of this stuff? Like the Bowie knife. And the chainsaw. Apparently I can't repair the chainsaw. Oh yeah, trail carbine. Let's repair that. There we are. Okay. Now, frag grenades. Well, I've got nothing on one. Okay. That seemed to have worked. Let's not get impatient and incautious. It might take a little longer, and I'm sorry about that, guys, but I'd rather do this without blowing myself up. That was an awfully nice throw. Apparently I had the distance down on the first try. Nice. Yeah, you wouldn't think they would have traps down this far, but guess what? The raiders and bandits are not always the brightest lads in the world, and don't always think of their own safety. Uh-huh. Okay, as I said. I'm not seeing a thingy. That was close. I almost didn't get that. I overran it. So is this the other way? Probably. So there's more down in there, but let's check this out. I think this was the other way, but I'm not sure. Not seeing any tripwire traps, which is fine, just weird. Got one hidden in there. No, no you don't. Okay. And this goes back that way. This leads to the door. Yes, it does. Okay. Okay. So we know this way is clean, 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 and then we don't know. Okay. Yeah, so we're back that way, okay. Let's keep our eyes open and our senses sharp. And if we hear a twig, prepare to die. Okay, there's another tripwire. But my question is, what? Thank you. Freaking hitbox is small on that. It's annoying. What? There's nothing to trip is the thing. I mean, I know there's gonna be another mine here somewhere. Apparently not all that close this time. Which is even weirder. They seem to be confused. Why would they be confused? Okay. They stopped being confused, but it took them long enough. I mean, really. If someone's shooting you, and you're all in that little cavern, you all know everybody in that little cavern. People start dropping dead from bullet wounds. Where would you look first? Would you look down to the person who was dead and think, or would you look out to the hallway and start going that way, because that's obviously, and maybe try to get behind a wall or something and do. Oh, that's just bad. Super sledge. I shot it out of his hand. And it's god useless. Can I repair it with a chainsaw? No. We're overweight. Alrighty, but that's okay. I thought it was a ramen being cooked. I thought it was a live one. I was trying to make sure I shot around it so I wouldn't kill it. Nothing. We got all of them. Okay. Are you Garza? No, you're an outlaw. Well, let's get all the looting done. Wow. Is that Garza? Who's Garza? That's why he had more stuff on him than everyone else. He was the main pursuee. Outlaw hussy. An outlaw hussy. 1950s, here we are. Yeah, I'm not worried about walking over there. Any notes or anything here for me to find? No. What about up there? Probably not, but you never know. People pick the strangest places to leave notes. That's a garden gnome. It's an intact one. We'll take that. Don't find many intact ones. Okay. We are going to be a little more cautious than that. We want to go up here and see what's what. Okay, so they're behind that wall. I'm glad that I actually paid attention. Okay, they've got to go. You coming down? No, not yet. Holy frig. Either I was missing a lot, or they were really, really super tough. And I don't know which I'd prefer. one scary, and the other would be, you know, a knock on my abilities to shoot my gun, which in this game really should not be a problem, especially when you're dealing with it, playing without the, with the cursor or the reticule, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that was a cigarette. That was stupid. Cigarettes actually do add weight, believe it or not. And you don't want beer. Okay. Don't want them. I'm well aware. That they don't weigh much, and at this point it doesn't matter whether I have them or not. But still. Okay, what's going on here? We need how are we doing for we should be okay. Oh yeah. We're dandy. Because we took our time. Look where Ford is. He's packing. He says he's right out there, but he left. Anyway, what was I coming in here to see? I don't remember. Take that. Are you still holding the knife? You are. Oh, you had your sexy sleepwear on still. I'm sorry, I almost forgot to loot you. How rude of me. Or maybe, oh no, you guys, okay, you guys are all the what did he call them? The banshees and then the manatees? Okay, how do I get in there? Oh, you're just walking through the curtain. Okay. How unusual. Is that it? Apparently so. Okay. Well, Randall, first contract done, sir. And we can actually turn the night vision off, I think. Mainly had that on to be able to see enemies. Yes, I know, it's cheap, but it works. Oh, Mr. Super Mutant, you were the only one that got any close to me. Bubba. Oh, Bubba. Nice name. I've never met a Bubba in real life. I've met a Bubbles. That was a female. But never a Bubba. Huh, interesting. Let's stick to the path where we would know there's not going to be any freaking tripwires and stuff. I really wish he had stuck around. I would have given him some stuff to carry. Repaired some stuff, given him some stuff to carry. Would have worked out well. Bethesda Games mom's always really stupid. Yeah, no joke. You got that right, 1337. Alright, as soon as I get out of here, I'm just waiting to make sure that, you know, something didn't respawn and I don't trip off a trap. Trip off a trap? What? Trip off a trap. Trip a trap. Anyway, just making sure that they didn't respawn or anything. And then I'll be done for the night because I now have to get ready for work. 11:30. I gotta check the address and everything. Make sure I know where I'm going. Gotta get a shower. And I gotta get out of here. Because that's... Did I get turned around? I think I did. How did I do that? Anyway, let's follow the reticule that tells me where things are. How in the world did I get turned around like that? Okay. Yeah, out through here and then up. Should have been fairly easy. Oh, I'm so sad. I don't mean sad as in boo-hoo either. I mean sad as in pathetic. Can't even walk out of a frickin' cave. I think this is what I did. I followed that down and around instead of turning to the right and coming up. Oh, still sad. Sad, 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 sad. Now let's see if now the map said he was going to be outside. That's the other reason I'm waiting. Because I'll tell you what, I'm really close to dismissing him. He's nothing but a pain in the butt. Map. Godman's Ranch. Randall and Associates. Is he right here? Did he actually stay here? Because it looked like he was walking off. And he was. He's just being really slow about it. But yeah, no, I don't like that. I ask you to wait. There's a reason for it. And with the place I asked you to wait, there was a reason for that. Because you blew me up the first time. You dumbass. Am I going to catch him? Because I ain't moving fast. Then again, neither is he. But he'd be moving fast enough that, yeah, it's going to be a while before I catch him. Alright, everybody. I am going to stop there. Because, as I said, I have to get ready now for work. I think y'all heard. And look at that. 0 drop frames this time. How about that action? Last time it was up to 1900 by the time I realized it. It was up to 2600 or something by the time I actually exited. Anyway, everybody have a nice day, night, evening, morning, afternoon even, as the case may be. And we'll talk to y'all next time around. Thanks, everyone. Bye now.